Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? In NBA 2K23, very few people use the dunk meter. Even fewer use the dunk meter on a super tall big. As you saw in these clips, I am using my 7'2" slashing center. This video is just talking a bit about using the dunk meter on such a tall center. You see the takeovers I'm running. Easy blow-bys is going to make your dunk meter larger, so I would recommend that. The badges, if you guys are wondering what I use, Limitless Takeoff, Slithery, Posterizer, of course, and then I am a 7'2" center, so I like to use Rise Up and Fast Twitch to dominate below the hoop, as well as with the driving Fearless Finisher 2. It's going to make you be able to hit some crazy layups if you want to run that instead of Pro Touch. Now, when it comes to the dunk meter, it is 100% preference. The generic meter you get is pretty good. It's easy to see. I like using Comet even though it's small and harder the time. I like to kind of just watch the animation play out more so than look at the meter. The new one they added too is very big. So if you're just trying to see the best cue to get in the green window, the arrow could be a great one to use as well. But like I said, test some different ones out. See what you guys like. Some 1v1 hustle where the shot clock is 12 seconds. We take turns having possession of the ball. You see, right off the rim, I end up going for the dunk meter, and I don't get it to pop off, and that's gonna happen sometimes. You know, this is a realistic video. You can't rely on you to get a dunk every single time you try. It is pretty reliable, though. That is the only time in this whole video you see I don't get the dunk meter to pop off. What are my thoughts on using the dunk meter on such a tall center? And you see this guy, he starts sitting in the paint, so not everybody's gonna play like this. I could take the wide open shot, but I'm just trying to dunk on him over and over. And even when he does sit in the paint, he's not really getting a good contest. On such a tall build like this, you can play more like a center. You don't really need to ever use the dunk meter. I mean, I could go to the post hook, the post hop. I could take him into the paint, drop step him, work the close shots, work the standing dunks. With standing dunks are pretty frequent even without using the dunk meter. I wouldn't recommend trying to do it. You see a nice animation right there. The only time I would ever recommend to really use the dunk meter on the 7'2" center, if you're trying to play the most comp play style ever, is just whenever you're in a situation exactly like this. You see, he gets on the side of me. I know there's going to be contact. Now, maybe I don't need the dunk meter to get the contact dunk, but using the dunk meter right there is going to give me the absolute best chance to get the contact animation. I mean, without it, that's probably like a 30-40% chance it gives me a contact dunk. With it, I mean, it's pretty much 100 right here. Drop stepping, go against a smaller player. That's going to be the situation. Can I dunk meter pretty easily on a small guard? Absolutely yes. It's way easier to dunk on a small guard with no block, no interior than it is, you know, a 7', a 7'3", high block, high interior, high anchor. But at the same time, I don't really need to use the dunk meter to score on him. I could just go in, shoot a close shot. I can just go up with an X button dunk, and even if it gives me a layup, I mean, you see right here, it's, you know, I get the ball, I go right back up. It's easy. So is being a master of the dunk meter on a tall big, let's say 7 foot plus, a game-changing skill? And again, you know, I could have showed you guys videos where I was just greening every dunk. You will hit a lot of whites with the dunk meter. That is a positive to it. I mean, I do it back-to-back right here. Is it a game-changing skill? No, you're not really going to need it. Now, is it something nice to have? Absolutely. Is it something flashy that looks cool? I mean, even more absolutely. Is it something that is a lot of fun? 100%. That is what I love most about using the dunk meter. Just the fact that I'm a 7'2" center using the, I mean, check this out. He just gets knocked out of the way. Just the fact that I'm so tall using the dunk meter is a lot of fun. Standing dunk one right here. Let me know what you guys think of it, man. This is Tonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.